Really? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tyrias the realest, back with another video. Yeah. And if you done clicked on this video and you seen this message, you already know I got a special one for you today. Hey, and you know what? This is something that I want y'all to really take in and think about on this Monday as you start your work week. For those of you individuals that's starting your work week and you about to get on your journey, I got some game for you, and I need you to soak it all up. But before we get started, I'm gonna need y'all to smash the like button, smash the like button, smash that like button. Yeah. It's very important that we hit the like button. We gotta get these videos out into the algorithm so everybody out there can become the best version of themselves. As y'all already know, when I make these videos, I'm making these videos for all of my kings and queens out there that's trying to obtain self-care, self-love, self-worth, and most importantly, self-respect. Hey, and you know what? I need y'all to click the notification bell, because when you click the notification bell, you are now being made aware that more game has been dropped. More game has been dropped. That's right. Really? Drop some reallys in the comments. Let me know you feeling me. Go back, look at the old videos, because like I say, every time I drop a video, all these videos are aligned. I'm just giving y'all step by step on how to obtain self-care, self-love, self-worth, and self-respect. You got to be working on yourself every single day. And I got a great message for you guys. The message and title of this video is Drop Your Vice or Pay the Price. I'm going to say that again. Drop your vice or pay the price. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, men and women, boys and girls, it's very important that you guys start tapping in and start figuring out what your vice is. Is it necessary? Is it needed? Is it helping you? Are you bettering yourself with this vice? If not, I'm gonna need y'all to really drop that vice, because if you don't, you're gonna pay the price. Everybody, we always pay the price. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. So this message is mainly for my individuals that are invested and addicted to smoking marijuana, or they are heavy drinkers, or they're popping pills, or whatever it is out there that you may consider a vice. I want to start off with the weed smokers. Guys, before I get started, let me let you know right now. I used to be one of the biggest weed smokers on earth. You would have thought Wiz Khalifa was my first cousin. Snoop Dogg was my uncle. All I did was spark up, roll up. I'm talking about I had to have me a backwood. I had to have me a paper plane. I started out with Dutch Masters and Garcia Vegas and Swisher Sweets. I did it all, guys. I used to roll up indica, sativa, you name it. Whatever, what like Cat Williams used to say, I used to be on that chronic the chronic cutter, like whatever he said, I used to be on it. That dope every day. But guys, all jokes aside, I had to really take a deep look within myself, and I had to ask myself, why am I smoking weed so much? And I'm gonna just be real with you guys. I haven't smoked weed in a very long time, and I don't even have any urges at all to smoke weed. I don't think about smoking weed. I don't feel like I miss weed. I don't feel like I have to have it. You know, I'm not thinking to myself like, man, I can't wait to start smoking weed again. You know, because I am seeking the kingdom of God, because I am always trying to learn more about Jesus, because I am always trying to learn more about the Most High, because I am always trying to better myself, I have a natural high. Guys, I feel good every single day, even when my days are bad, even when I don't have it all together, even when I had a bad work week, or I had a bad week with people that I may have relationships with, friendships with, even when I had a bad moment, I don't think about smoking weed. See, back in the days, that's how I used to deal with my problems. I used to roll up. And just like another thing Cat Williams used to say is smoking weed got that effort in it. I don't want to curse, but it got that effort in it. When you smoke weed, you just, whatever was bothering you, it don't bother you no more. But see, guys, what you gotta come to a point to where you got that mind state. You don't need the weed to make you nonchalant or not care about some of the issues that's going on in your life right now. See, when you got God, that's why they say let go and let God. Or they have quotes like, give it to God, or put it in God's hands. See, when you putting it in God's hands, you don't have to smoke marijuana to develop that I don't care attitude. You get that I don't care attitude when you go to God, because once you put it in God's hands, it's going to be taken care of. And because I'm seeking the kingdom of God, because I'm seeking the Most High, I have a natural high. So I don't have to get high off weed. Now, I do want to let you know, like I told you guys, I used to smoke weed so much, I had to have a joint. So I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you guys that marijuana is bad or smoking weed is bad. I don't think that weed is bad, but I think that if you're not using weed to benefit you in some type of way, then why are you smoking it? For you people out there that have medical marijuana cards, obviously you need to smoke marijuana for something. Either your vision is bad, you have back pain, you have body aches, marijuana sometimes can help you focus more, and zero in on something that you need to get done. For you individuals that may have ADHD, or whatever type of medical diagnosis that you have, be it cancer or whatever, glaucoma, marijuana has a lot of benefiting properties, medicinal properties, things that can help you improve. So marijuana can be beneficial to you, but let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 1,000. A lot of us are just smoking weed and we ain't got no illnesses, no back pains. We feel good. We probably started smoking weed when we was in middle school or high school, way before we might have developed, a medical illness. We just started smoking weed because we thought it was cool. For the individuals that don't have a medical marijuana card, and you're not buying medical marijuana, and you're buying your marijuana from, your weed man down the street, or, your weed guy around the corner, I need you guys to ask yourself, how is this medical marijuana? How is this marijuana that you're buying from the street or from your drug guy? How is this benefiting you? Why are you smoking weed? What is the weed doing for you? This is a question for the individuals who don't have pain or don't have a medical illness, have not been diagnosed with something in particular. Then what's the purpose of you smoking weed? If you have a valid reason, fine, go ahead and smoke weed. But see, a lot of us don't want to admit that weed is stunning our growth. It's stopping us from moving forward. It's stopping us from progressing. It's stopping us from starting our business. Because even though weed has a lot of benefits, marijuana also has a lot of things that will slow you down. Depending on the sativa, and this is a known fact, guys. You can go to Google, and for you weed heads that's been smoking weed all your life, I'm not lying. Depending on the strain or the sativa or the type of weed that you get, it can increase your anxiety. And I have a lot of videos on semen retention and making sure that you maintain your masculinity. Having high anxiety is going to be detrimental to you progressing in your manhood. And ladies, this is for my queens as well. Having high anxiety is not good for you, especially if you are a mom, a single mom, especially if you are a wife. You want to be able to control your emotions and keep your composure. Now, a lot of you would say that marijuana does calm you down. Marijuana does calm you down. But there are a lot of cases where marijuana makes you hype. Marijuana makes you not focused. Marijuana makes you depressed. See, when you smoke marijuana, guys, you got to understand, marijuana opens you up. Believe it or not, marijuana, if used properly, can get you closer to the Most High. Because you have an ability to get closer to higher spirits. But see, when you're just smoking marijuana recreational, you're just smoking it for no reason, just to be smoking it, it can possibly be a detriment to your health. Another thing that I want to talk about is the money that's being spent. Again, this message is mainly for the individuals who don't have a medical marijuana card, and they don't have an illness, they don't have anything that that a doctor is stating that they need the marijuana for. This is just for individuals who just love to smoke weed. You guys need to really start sitting around and start budgeting, start thinking about the amount of money you spend on marijuana. Some of you guys are buying half ounces, whole ounces, QPs. And see, I could talk like that because, like I told you guys, I used to smoke marijuana. And when you are buying that much weed just to smoke for yourself, like, you are really wasting a lot of money. Some of you guys don't even got a car, but you spend a lot of money on weed. Some of you guys, can't even afford to get quality food, but you would buy quality weed. Like, you need to get your priorities together, because if you don't drop that vice, you're going to pay the price. And that price can be detrimental to your mental health. It can be detrimental to your pockets. It can be detrimental to your spirit. Now, moving along. There's a lot of you individuals out here. There's a lot of you kings and queens, a lot of you boys and girls, men and women. A lot of y'all walking around in the matrix and you always trying to get a bottle. Why? That's another form of spirits. And especially alcohol. Why do you think they tell you guys not to drink and drive? Because another spirit, you are tapping into another spirit when you start to drink alcohol. In fact, when you go get alcohol from your package store, most of them say spirits on the store. Like when you are drinking, it's wine and spirits. These spirits ain't good spirits. That's why people that get DUIs. That's why people crash out. That's why people make bad decisions when they're drunk, when they're inebriated and intoxicated, because they are under another spirit. And most likely those spirits are demonic. You do not make the best decisions when you are drinking alcohol. If you don't drop that vice, guys, you're going to pay the price. And when you drinking alcohol, paying the price can be death. Paying the price can be a ticket, an expensive ticket. Paying the price can be, you losing your cool and snapping on somebody that you love or hurting somebody physically. Paying the price can be a night of depression because alcohol brings out all of these emotions. Alcohol, that's why they say that you get liquid courage. But that liquid courage is a whole nother spirit, a whole nother being. Yes, this is a God-based channel. Jesus turned water to wine. God doesn't necessarily have a problem with you having a little taste, but he don't want you to get wasted. He don't want you to get drunk. These things are done in moderation. But a lot of you guys have to go to the bar, have to go to the package store, have to go get you a bottle. If you do not drop that vice, you're going to pay the price. Guys, you got to start taking accountability, and you got to start looking at where you want to go in life. Wherever you want to go in life, whoever you want to be in life, is smoking marijuana going to help you get there? Is drinking alcohol going to help you get there? Drinking alcohol, is typically done in celebration. When Jesus turned water to wine, it was in a form of celebration. They were all congregating together when he did that. So if you have nothing to celebrate, what's the point? What's the point of you just going to the liquor store and getting a bottle just to drink by yourself and get drunk by yourself? Because sometimes when you drink alcohol, it could put you in a mood to where you're thinking about all of your problems. And see, one thing that you guys don't understand is alcohol really don't even taste good. Like, I'm talking about just like regular vodka or brandy or cognac or tequila. We're not talking about like a margarita mix. We're just talking about basic alcohol. It don't taste good. It just make you feel good temporarily. But, after that feeling wears off, you feel horrible, especially if you got wasted. Some of you guys drink to the point to where you're throwing up all over yourself. You can't drive home. You need somebody to help you get home. These are different ways that you're going to pay the price if you don't drop that vice. Also, some of you guys are popping pills, and you maybe you needed the pills for something. Maybe you were, in a lot of pain, and you were prescribed some pills, but then those pills turned into an addiction. You need to take accountability. I mean, if you're feeling well and you don't really need those pills anymore, I'm sorry, you're going to have to drop that. You're going to have to kick that habit. You're going to have to lose that so you can become yourself again, because you don't need those pills anymore. Now you're just taking them because you've become comfortable. Now you think you need those pills, but you don't need those pills. Whatever you needed those pills for, you're healed. You feel better. You're not in pain anymore. But now you're just taking the pills just because it's something to do. Guys, you gotta drop those vices. Because if you don't, it's gonna be a lot of prices to pay. And the prices that you pay can be kidney disease, can be heart disease, can be you losing your life from drinking and driving, can be maybe you didn't lose your life, but you were under the influence and you had somebody in the car with you and you got into a car accident and they lost their life because you got into a car accident. Maybe you were drinking and driving and you didn't lose your life, but the person that you hit lose their lives. Or maybe you seen somebody walking across the street, or you didn't see them walking across the street because you were intoxicated and they lost their lives. It's a million ways to die. We all gotta go. We all got an expiration date. But why go out like that? You know, why go out like that? See, one of the things, and this is why I talk to you guys about semen retention. Because semen retention, again, as I've said in previous videos, is a great way to start discipline. When you can maintain and take control of your sexual urges and you have discipline with that, it is easier for you to become disciplined with things like not smoking weed or not drinking alcohol or not popping pills or not doing any drugs for that matter. So it's very, very important that we start paying attention and taking a deep look within ourselves on the vices that we have. Again, marijuana has a lot of medicinal properties. I'm not against marijuana. I used to be a marijuana smoker. I just don't smoke marijuana anymore. I don't have an urge to smoke marijuana. I don't think about smoking marijuana. If you guys smoke marijuana because you got a medical marijuana card or you have pain, it alleviates pain, it alleviates, stress, whatever you're doing, if it's bettering your life, more power to you. But like I said, guys, this message is mainly for those individuals who are abusing marijuana, who are abusing alcohol. This isn't for the individuals who have champagne, on New Year's, or sip some communion at church, even though it's grape juice today. Or, they may have a little taste of alcohol on somebody's birthday. This message is mainly for you individuals that's trying to become the best version of yourself, but you're struggling with staying away from the liquor store, from the package store. You're always at the package store getting liquor because you think it's going to make you feel better. Even if you're on this journey trying to better yourself, as long as you're getting drunk for just no apparent reason, it's not going to benefit you. For you guys that's buying marijuana, you're not like the people who are getting medical marijuana. They know what they buying. For you guys that's going to your homeboy down the street, you don't know where he getting his weed from. He could be spraying Raid on it. S.C. Johnson factory, you about to blow up like the roaches. Like, you don't know what you inhaling. So I just say, just be careful. Also, let me not forget about you guys that smoke cigarettes. Now, let me take more accountability because I like to be honest with you guys. Before I stopped, like right after I stopped smoking marijuana, I started smoking Middleton Black and Milds because I felt like, hey, I'm not smoking marijuana anymore, but I felt like I still needed something to smoke because I just had a habit of just smoking all the time. But guys, I put down one vice and I picked up another vice. Yeah, I wasn't getting high. I wasn't, being intoxicated, and I wasn't getting the munchies and doing all those type of things, but I still was smoking Black and Milds And Black and Milds is tobacco. Like, I heard that, and I don't know if this is true, but a long time ago I heard that one Black and Mild is equivalent to like 7 cigarettes. I could be wrong. But that's another vice that I had to get rid of. I'm at a point right now, guys, in my life where, I don't drink, I don't smoke marijuana, I don't smoke tobacco, and I'm proud of myself. I'm happy to be able to say that. I came a long way. But I'm sharing my story with you guys because I really want you guys to understand that, I was on this journey of trying to drop vices, just like you may be on a journey to drop vices. So I know how hard it can be, but I really need you to take accountability and look within yourself. If you know that you abusing weed and you smoking weed for no reason, you need to stop smoking marijuana. If you know that you have a problem holding your liquor and drinking your liquor, you need to stay out the liquor store. If you know that you don't want to come down with cancer or heart disease, you need to stay away from the tobacco. You gotta stop popping pills. Guys, like Nancy Reagan used to say, just say no. Dare. Straight up. But that's what I got for you guys. Drop those vices, or it's gonna be a lot of prices to pay. Like I say, the message today is, if you don't drop the vice, if you do not drop your vice, you will pay the price. It's your boy Tyrias the Realist. Put them reallys in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Y'all have a blessed day.